What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm so excited to be back because I say this in every single video that I don't seem to edit because I just make videos, and I don't seem to edit any of them. So I have a bundle of videos that need to be produced. So if I keep saying welcome back and it's nice to see you again, it's because it's been a while since I've grabbed the camera, but you guys might get it all at once. You guys might get it in different sections, but anywho. Today, we're actually going to be installing something that I've been wanting to get for the absolute longest time for my car, and I was a little hesitant on it because I was like, you know, do I get it? Do I not get it? It's a little pricey, doesn't really do much, does it? Not, blah, 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 whatever. And I've been doing a lot of YouTube research and just stuff I've been looking for online, and finally said, screw it, I'm going to do it. I kind of got peer pressured into it, but not directly peer pressured, but just peer pressured in my mind where I'm just like, shit, everyone else is getting it, and I kind of jumped on the bandwagon, so I'm like, screw it, I'm going to do it as well. What I ended up getting is a pedal commander, and I'm very excited to throw this thing on. I'm kind of just trying to get through this little section of the video right now because I really want to jump on. I'm being a little bit impatient at the moment, but keep my cool. So what made me finally pull the trigger on getting this pedal commander was the fact that my friend's dad ended up buying this for his tank of a Tahoe, and he said he really recognized the difference with the throttle response on it. He said he was really happy that he ended up buying this product, and then the neighbor across the street from him ended up buying one that I'm friends with, and then I was also watching some YouTube videos and this and that, and my dad's already previously had one. He said he really recognized the difference with that, and then I was up at like 2:40 in the morning, and I was just on Instagram, and I saw some drifting videos. I'm like, I don't know why this is convincing me, but somebody's telling me I need to get it. So I ended up buying it, and it took about a week to get here, which I think is because of the pandemic that's going on, and it's just taken a while for stuff to get through. It was coming from California from where I'm at. I'm in Vegas, so it kind of took a minute to get here, but that's okay. So hopefully this is well worth the wait, and I definitely feel like it was worth the wait, but I can't speak too soon. Let's go throw this thing on and let's find out right now. So first impressions on this is the fact that I am really enjoying this. Like, I haven't even put it on yet, and they're already giving me a reason why I should enjoy this product. Like, I'm very picky when it comes to packaging. Like, if you give me a box that has a hole in it, or is wrapped in newspaper, or it doesn't look good, then I'm gonna have doubtful hopes about the product that you just gave me. This right here is actually really cool. It came in this hard plastic, and it kind of has a clear cover over it, and it shows you the product on the inside with, I believe that these are instructions right here. And you know, this was awesome. They did a great job in presenting this, and this just gives me another reason why I'm happy I bought this product. What's nice is that they gave you instructions. I'm like one of the types of people where if I get instructions, I kind of just throw them away because I already know what I'm doing, but sometimes I don't. And especially since you're messing with the computer on your car, it's nice to have some instructions that are handy dandy right to you. And they made it very self-explanatory where they had pictures, and they kind of give you a diagram of like the little things that you know the lights do. So if, like, for example, it says the minus button will light red LED and decrease the sensitivity from 1 to 4, and vice versa with the green. So if you're going to do green, it increases sensitivity. If you're doing red, it's going to decrease the sensitivity, and it gives you a diagram on explaining what light does what and what the buttons do, and gives you settings for eco mode, city mode, sport plus. So I think that's really cool that they kind of give you an idea of what you're getting yourself into. But I think this is the most important page of it all, is this right here, exactly how you're gonna be putting it into your car. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, you can very well do so, but it is included with the product, so I wouldn't even really think you need to. But if you lost your instructions, well, there you go. I just saved you a couple minutes of your time. So, but it seems pretty self-explanatory. It says turn off your ignition. If your vehicle has a keyless entry, keep the key fob at least 35 feet away from the vehicle. The signal can give power to your system. Wait 5 minutes, give everything the time to power down. That's if you have a keyless entry. Locate your accelerator pedal assembly and plug the connection. Remove the plug on your gas pedal, which that's what we're pretty much doing with this pedal commander, because it has some connections, which I'll be showing you guys in a minute, that you plug and play. It's literally should be only a 5-minute install, but usually when I tell myself that, it ends up being like 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes because I'm doing something wrong, but that's why we have instructions. But it also says plug in male and female connectors into their coordinating plugs on the gas pedal. Make sure both plugs click into place. Make sure the cables are stuck into place so they do not affect and endanger if you're driving. So you want to make sure that when you do plug these things in, that they are tight, which they should be, because they should have clips on there, I'm assuming, because if they didn't, that would be a little scary, because if this thing unplugged and you're driving on the road, that would be bad. And I don't want to be the one to deal with that, so I'm going to make sure these things are pretty tight. Make sure that the cables are stuck. We already talked about that. Route the pedal commander to where you can access it easily. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm actually going to access it under my dash right here. I feel like this would be a good area to access it because my hand, I could literally reach it right here. And there's not really any other area on this car that I feel would be a good spot for it. And the other area I have that I thought would have been good is right here where my headlight switch is, but I have other crap that I have installed on here anyway, so that's not gonna be a good spot. So hopefully that spot I did pick will be a good spot. So this seems pretty much self-explanatory, and just make sure one important thing is you don't have your car running while you're doing this, because if you did, then that might not be a good thing, and I don't want to take that chance, and I don't think you should either. So just follow the instructions. That's what I'm pretty much doing, and I'm not, like I said, not the type of person that literally likes reading instructions, but I'm doing this for my safety, and I think you should too. And also make sure you're doing it right. So as along, I'm not gonna read all these instructions to you guys because the video just get completely boring. So I kind of gave you guys the basic rundown of what the important instructions were. And then furthermore, I'm gonna go plug this thing in and then we'll figure out all the Bluetooth stuff as we go. I'm pretty sure I have to download an app for all this.
But that app though.
This as I go through, because I'm looking at other little things on here, like see, you got the Pedal Commander app on here where you scan the barcode and then it'll pop up the app and stuff. But enough of my talking. I'm done talking. It's getting hot in my car. I'm not even running the AC at the moment. I really don't want to be outside because it's hot out there too. So let's plug this thing in and let's have some fun with this. So I just unplugged my connection to my pedal, and as you can see under here, there's a little thing that's hanging down, and that's what ended up plugging into here, a little black box. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get one end of the Pedal Commander, you're gonna plug it into there, and then the other end connects into this little wire that's hanging down from the top as well. So once you do that, you should have a continuous connection that goes all the way through. Then you're gonna run your Pedal Commander all the way up to wherever you wanna put it, and in my case, I'm gonna be putting it right here. Not even joking, you guys, I think the hardest part about this whole install was taking off the Velcro. I was like, because it was just so hard to take off. But other than that, everything was pretty self-explanatory. Everything plugged in nice and easy. And anybody, and I mean literally anybody, can do this at home. You can do this at your grandma's house. You can do this at home. You can do this in a shop, wherever. But I highly recommend you just doing it yourself. But if you really, really, really don't know what you're doing, then please take it to somewhere to make sure that you don't screw anything up. But like I said, it is very easy for the average consumer to plug and play this, do this yourself. Those two little clips, plug it right in, right out, and bam, you're on the road. And I thought that I'm not really good with computers. I act like I am, but I'm really not. I'm not the best at technical stuff. And so even connecting the Bluetooth to my car is just like a headache in its own. But they actually have an app for this, like I was telling you guys earlier, that you can connect your Bluetooth to the Pedal Commander. And it honestly was a very straightforward process. You agree to a couple terms and conditions, and you can literally pair the Pedal Commander to your phone within seconds. And you can connect it from Eco mode, City mode, Sport Plus, Sport, whatever you're trying to achieve. You can do it right through your phone, or you can access it manually through the actual box that they give you that I ended up connecting right below here. I think we are ready to actually try it out. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna try it out for myself, give you guys my first reaction. This is the first time I've ever used this. I'm going in with no expectation at all if it's gonna be great or if it's gonna be bad. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, but we're here to find out right now what it's all about. But before I jump into all that, I know you just wanna get to the part. You can just skip this if you want, but this is really important. I actually have a Diablo tune on this car. I think it's called the i3, and it's a 91 tune plus a throttle body spacer with a muffler that really doesn't really do too much, and a HPS and K&N cold air intake. Only mods I have on my car to make it a little bit of a difference. So I am stacking two tunes on top of one another to where I have the Pedal Commander and also the Diablo tune. This will be my very first reaction trying out the car. So everything you see is raw. Like literally, this is the only time I've ever tried this. So my expectations aren't here. They're not up here. They're kind of just in the middle. So I don't know how well this would work, but I've heard a lot of good reviews on it, so I am really excited to try this thing out again and again. I keep saying it over and over again, but we're gonna find out right now and see how fun this thing is. I'm actually gonna set it on Sport because I don't want to set it to Sport Plus immediately because I don't want to go crazy with something I don't know what I'm doing. So it's best to just kind of start off low, which I could be setting at City, but I'm gonna set it on Sport because I want to be a little bit of adrenaline junkie today. Then later on, I'm gonna be picking up my friends. I want to get their reaction on this to prove to you guys how awesome this thing is or isn't. Okay, I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm not gonna punch it until I leave my neighborhood because I'm not trying to disrupt any of my neighbors. So, oh, okay. I'm not even trying it and it's already jumping on me a little bit. Here I go, trying it out. I'm gonna go straight and I'm gonna punch it. So that was interesting. I thought I would have got a better reaction out of it. Like burnt out the tires a little bit in the rear, but it didn't have any kick to it. It just kind of was just go, go, go. It didn't feel like too much. But I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna let this car go by, and I don't know how I feel about it so far. We're gonna go for a full dead stop, and we're gonna jump in 3, 2, 1. So it chirped the tires, let me tell you that. And that's on Sport. That's not Sport Plus. I don't know how Sport Plus is gonna be. So this is showing me that on Sport itself, it's powerful. It does chirp the tires. So we're on the highest setting you could possibly go on this thing, which it might be a little sketchy. definitely feel it. I really do. You know, with the original tune I had on the car without the pedal commander, there was a lag in that response, which is obviously what this is eliminating right here by adding that pedal commander. But I could feel it's more consistent than what it originally was before. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more torque, and I didn't really get that out of it. But I could realize when I'm like hopping into that second gear, then it really wants to kick back just a little bit. But that throttle is very sensitive on Sport Plus 4, and I'm assuming on Eco Mode it's just dead. That's what Eco Mode is for, to, you know, save on gas mileage and all that other little goody stuff that you want to have when it comes to saving money, which I don't know how to do when it comes to gas. Pass this person. Okay, full stop. 3, 2, 1, go. So obviously, it being a V6, there's not gonna be a lot of power on the top end, so it makes it kind of feel a little bit sluggish. I bet if you had a V8, you'd really feel a difference in this. But I do feel a difference no matter what when it comes to this pedal commander plus the tune. I can see where it was lagging in the tune and also where it added an addition to the pedal commander as well. And I'm liking this, but for my applications for having my car, I don't know if it was 100% worth what I paid for, but it's definitely a cool mod to add.
So wait, which one is on? Because I know there's different settings for this. Are you on Sport Plus?
Yeah, it's on Sport Plus 4 right now. And the thing is, I was just pedaling the throttle on that one. That wasn't even like me trying to push down on it hard. It's not what I was expecting.
I can feel the difference.
I haven't been in the fucking Mustang in a minute, but it does feel different. Before a Honda, because you're not going anywhere. It doesn't feel Mustang.
So second gear, I can tell second gear is when your car starts to gain a little bit more traction. Not traction. Starts to get a little bit more torque.
Yeah.
Because now you're chirping in second.
That's the highest setting, which I'm not really too crazy with, but I mean, I guess it's doable. I'll probably end up setting it at the sport mode, but what do you think?
I like it.
I want to be the first to say that this tune is really cool. I really like it, and it offers a lot of potential. I think just for me personally, since I'm so used to my tune I have currently on my car now, that this wasn't that big of an upgrade as I thought it was going to be, but I definitely feel different. 100% feel a difference when it comes to throttle response, because, you know, sometimes if you hold it down just ever so slightly, the thing wants to bounce on you just a little bit, and then you're like, kind of like if you were to have a manual transmission car. I'll be honest, this tune is really cool, offers a lot of potential. I recognize a difference in it, but, you know, the thing is, though, since I already had a tune on the vehicle, and then when you add the pedal commander on there, that's supposed to give you a little bit more throttle response, you're expecting more power at the end, even though this is not supposed to be a power tune. It's more for throttle response than it only is throttle response. Though I already had the power part of it, I just didn't have the throttle response part of it. So adding those two together made the best of both worlds, and you can really recognize the difference that they both work together really well. Now, I was expecting a little bit more torque out of it, but again, I'm actually happy that it didn't give me too much torque, because if it was too much torque, then it wouldn't be as fun daily driving around, because all you'd be doing is burning out tires or just, you know, always jumping all the time. And so that's what the settings are for, so you can dial it down if it's too much or too little. But overall, I'm glad I did buy this product. I would have to say that I think paying $270, which I got a deal online for, it was just through a coupon code, that it wasn't really, in my opinion, worth $270, but it is definitely worth having the product if you want to recognize the difference. I feel like on a stock car, you'll really feel a difference compared to something that's already tuned up a little bit, that already has a little bit of torque already added into it. So overall, it was a cool product. I hope everyone learned a little bit something out of this video. Based on my friends' reactions, they're not in the car too often, but when they are, they know how it feels to be riding in the car with the tune that's already on here. They seem to enjoy it. I am enjoying it. It's cool. But yeah, if you're looking for this product, it's a really cool product. I highly recommend it. And it's a fun little thing that you want to add to your car without having to worry about the computer system all going crazy on you. So Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something out of it. If you haven't already, please check out my other videos that I have throughout the channel. I have a lot of different car content here and there. I'm gonna be producing a lot more come here in the future. I mean it this time. I have a lot of videos, like I said, sitting in my camera roll that I just haven't put in yet. And all it needs to just be edited, and I'm gonna be throwing them in there right there for you guys. So as always, thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. It means a lot to me when you guys jump in, watch these videos, interact, leave comments in the comment section, like up the videos, and subscribe. All those things mean the world to me. I love when I see people have a smile on their face, or they learn something, or they gain something out of these videos. So it means a lot. So please leave your feedback down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.